This is the car that kids like. This is the drug that kids like.
His name's Harold Slovinski. He drives his wife's Accord, but now he's got his own fresh set of wheels he can't afford.
Oh yeah, you know who this is. This is your old buddy Harold Slovinski, and this is my new 2004 Honda Civic SI. Things are looking up for old Harold Slovinski. Yeah, I got a promotion down at the 4Gs. You know how we do. Local dog. I got this little sassy number to have fun on the road, giving the business. Giving it like I give it to my wife. Yeah, monogamy. What you're looking at here is a 2004 Honda Civic SI two-door sport hatchback. It has 6,800 RPM red line. I'm an enthusiast now. I got the stick shift. I mean, I still have the Honda Accord, but it's still an automatic. That's just fine. But now I got the stick. I can fit in with you guys now. The stick shift, the stick shift in this car is not, it's up on the dash. I tell you what, this car knows the score. The speedometer goes up to 140 miles an hour. It's got power mirrors because business. Yeah, it's got Kenwood stereo. That's classy business. It's got a hidden cup holders down there. Oh, that's for discreet business. I bought this car. This is my new road trip car. My wife's at home right now. I'm a lot of time on the road, and this is it's a light car for light business. The wife's at home right now. She's spending some time at home. Don't worry, she's not all alone. She's spending time with the mutual friend of ours, Dan Arnitz. This is the 7th generation Civic SI. Yes, 7th generation. Keeping it in the family. My wife is driving the Honda Accord primarily. Now, she can handle it. It's a car. She can use it. But anyway, let's go and take a look at the engine here. We'll have real car review. The engine is, the kids like this. This is the K20 A3. Now it makes 160 horsepower. You know, it's not as punchy as the original VTEC, because yours iVTEC. Not the classic version, you know, the method of variable valve operation. But with the iVTEC, you get 20% more torque. It doesn't have an LSD, and that stands for limited slip differential. It doesn't have one, but that's just fine. That's just fine. But the Civic SI still goes pretty fast. Dan Arnitz has a Honda too. We gotta hang out from time to time. I gotta hang out with Dan Arnitz. He's a solid guy, good friend of the family. Back to my SI. I got aftermarket wheels. That's how you know the car's good. Got lots of room in the back for everything you need to keep a Civic SI safe going on road trips like I do a lot. It's got independent suspension all around. That's an important thing. That means the wheels can move on their own up and down. This is what the kids like to call old school. It has a mechanical throttle. That means there is a cable going from the accelerator pedal all the way to throttle body. No unintended acceleration here. I don't know what this wire does. It was in the engine. I don't feel like messing with it. It's tough being on the road, but I get to stay at the nice hotels and see local people. I'm kicking it. South Bend, Indiana. Living it up at the Shake and Bake, at the Shake and Steak. I get to see my wife on the weekends now. The guys, the 4Gs, they've been sending me out on the road a lot. That's just fine. I get to drive this little number all around. I can't tell you how much I'm enjoying my life. I mean, things are looking up. They're looking so good. We got this for Dan Arnott. He's a solid guy. Honda Civic SI. It's really good to stay in touch with the young people. I bought this car from a guy from French Indochina. Okay, you young fellas, I gotta get moving down that road of life. I'm talking about. I got $40 allocated for me to dinner, and I'm gonna live it up with some people I met in the hot tub. We're going to Golden Corral.
My wife posts to Gone Wild. My marriage license is on file. I'ma do my civic duty when I'm coming for that booty, but I'm really only talking about my ass side. It's a lot nicer than what I'll probably get, and it's bigger than the size of Bill Cosby's regret. It's got me feeling hot as David Koresh. It's calling me in Spanish, Honda Civic, yes. This is a car that had to be done. Got a Honda Civic? Who needs a son? Has a 2-liter inline-4, 5-speed manual, 160 horse. Cold air intake, not stock wheels. College nostalgia, top-notch feels. It's the perfect car for quickies in between classes, whipping out the D, be pleasing all them asses. Sure, it looks like a sausage that's been cooked wrong, but she don't complain about that $5 footlong. You want advice? What do I look like, Ann Landers? Just figure it out. Summer Sanders.